So 9:30 this morning, he had a briefing. That's every day on Intel and things like that. Then he made some remarks about the Colorado mass murder, the Black Eye for America. We'll get to that in a little while. Then the president early this afternoon went to Ohio to speak at the James Cancer Hospital about the anniversary of Obamacare. Then he came home. And that was it. No, that was it. No press interaction or anything like that. So it's the 11th anniversary of the signing of the Affordable Care Act, March 23rd, 2010. You'll remember that then Vice President Biden said to the president, "This is a big effing deal." Remember that? It was caught on camera. That was supposedly to be a private aside. Anyway, Mr. Biden is a big fan of Obamacare, and he went to Ohio to show that. Now, the Ohio Attorney General, not many people know this, but we do, is suing President Obama and the administration over the COVID Relief Act. So in the COVID Relief Act, they have money earmarked for the states. And in Ohio's case, I think it's $350 million going to Ohio. But if Ohio takes the federal money, Ohio cannot cut taxes and put that federal money in the budget. So that's the rule, the string attached to the federal money. And the Attorney General of Ohio says, you can't do that. You can't tell the state governments what it can do tax-wise. So they're suing him. And that'll never be reported. They may win, Ohio may win. But I thought that was an interesting aside. So we also know that the Biden administration is getting ready to roll out at least $3 trillion in new spending. So in my math, I do $2 trillion on COVID relief, $3 trillion on new spending, infrastructure spending. It's $5 trillion of new spending. Government doesn't have the money. It owes about $30 trillion. Can't even come close to funding COVID or this new spending bill. So before I tell you why the Democrats are doing this, I'm going to tell you what some of the stuff is in the bill. So it focuses on investments in clean energy. So the federal government would make the investments, not the private sector. And then it has a goal of 1 million affordable and energy efficient housing units in this $3 trillion. That means it's going to build housing for Americans who don't have a lot of money. And then it has 5G, telecommunications, rural broadband, whatever it may be. Universal pre-K, free community college, expanded child care payments from the government, paid family leave, child tax credits, healthcare subsidies, free and reduced tuition at historically black colleges and universities, but not whites. So this is what the $3 trillion go to. So what this is the usual, all right? Democratic Party giving money directly to favored groups. That's equity. And this is the $3 trillion. But everybody pays for this. All taxpayers pay. Now, as I said, the government doesn't have the money. It's not going to get the money through the current system of taxation. That's to raise taxes. And this justifies it. So, American people, we're going to give you everything free coming down the road, and that's going to include healthcare, housing, food, everything. Minding your kids, paying for your kids' college education, all going to be free, all right? But anybody who makes a good living is going to have to pay 50, 60% of their income in order to make that affordable. This is socialism, all right? So I don't know if Joe Biden even understands what this is, but this is the goal, to turn the federal government into the economic engine. The federal government will tell all the corporations like mine how much we can have. Now that means that when they take more money from my corporation, I can't hire as many people, right? And that'll be, of course, big time in the big corporations. Mine are little. Then the incentive for me to work, at my point in life, if you're going to take 60% of every dollar I earn, which combine New York State and feds, I don't know how much longer I'm going to give you 60%. This is going to drive the economy down. So socialism is the goal, but what would really happen if all this stuff is passed, and it may not be, Republicans aren't going to vote for this. Can they block it? Maybe. But what's going to happen if this is passed, the economy is going to collapse. Does Joe Biden know that? I don't think so. I mean, with all due respect to the office of the presidency, I don't think Joe Biden knows much about anything at this point in his life. Could be wrong. Fellow Americans, I am concerned about the US dollar. Huge debt, as you know. Will it stay as the world's reserve currency? That's why now more than ever, I recommend you diversify with gold and silver. And the only company I recommend, and have for years, is American Hartford Gold. I trust them. I've personally done business with them. They sell physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA. And they make it very easy. So call them right now. Make sure you tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Since I have been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold shot up more than 40%. Silver, more than 60%. So don't wait. Call them now. 866-501-5201. 866-501-5201. Or text Bill to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201. Or text Bill to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.